tune in and be a part of the nation. Appreciate everybody for jumping in and being part of this thing. I really do appreciate it. Without the hesitations or deviations of the matter of fact, let's grind. Turn me up just a little bit more. Yeah, right there. Come on. Shout out to all the HBOs, the SGs. Yeah. Come on. Got him. Hey. Prize fighter. Even when he's down, he's continuing to swing. It's the mindset we gotta have. By the way. And when the end comes for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. Yeah. Mama said there'll be days like this. Let's go. Clock is to the top left. Mic check 1. Mic check 2. Shout out to you, John. Appreciate you, Taurus. Clifton, let's go. Yeah. Hey, yo, party like a Law Nation party. Let's ride. Let's go. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Let's get it. Yeah. Get this show on the road. Yeah. Come on, nation. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Shout out to the ladies and gentlemen around the world. The name is Law Nation. I really appreciate you guys. There are a few things that I want to talk about as it relates to my observation. For the nation, by the way, this team, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go, not a short way. So I want you guys to have that in the fabrications of your hearts. So we got a long way to go. And I'm hearing and I'm seeing some of the people that will spit out nonsense and, hey, you know, this player suck or this guy can't do this. It's practice. We ain't talking about a game. We're talking about practice. So you can't have your expectations in practice too high nor too low. You got to be even keel with it because these guys are learning something new. They're trying to fit the ball where they normally may not do it in a real game. Also, from a defensive perspective, you want to keep your guys upright, right? You don't want to crash down and blow them up, even though you want to. That's some of the hardest thing to do. And just right there, Edgar, appreciate you. Some of the hardest thing to do, well, one of the hardest thing to do is to know you can come down and feel, and you got to let up. And 9 times out of 10, that's where majority of the injuries happen, by the way. When you're not able to go full speed. And some of the guys on our defensive side, that's their strong suit. Well, who are you saying, Law? Well, Donovan Wilson, that's his strong suit. You may catch the ball across the middle the first time. That's cool. You want a cookie? But in the real game, he like, all right, cool. You felt that, didn't you? You know? When you come across that middle and he put that shoulder love on you, that's a reminder that that's a toll price to go through this way. You know, just like when you're living in Dallas, you want to get up to North Dallas real quick to the Galleria Mall. You take the tollway, but it's not free 99. You got to pay a price to get through that tollway. If not, you got to go all through traffic. And one can argue and say, man, they don't want to fight up 75. You know, they don't want to fight around and get all the way around and come through 635. No. Some people want to take that toll, the North Tollway. But in training camp, everything is free. For some people that go over them, you know, it go over their head. Same with Keanu Neal. Schultz looking good because there's no price. That's his game, to lay the wood. So we can't measure all of this. It goes all the way back. Me and Shango, when we was at the Oxnard training camp in 2018, I was looking at Reggie Davis. We was like, yeah, look at Reggie. Reggie was lighting it up when there was no pads. He was lighting it up. It was like, man, that Reggie, he going to the Hall of Fame. He wore number 11 at the time. But when they put those pads on, those defensive backs and those safeties and those corners and everybody else was remembering, oh, yeah. Yeah, it was you. Yeah. And they lit him up. You see. Shout out to Troy. Appreciate you. Gallup looks like he can tear up a bad field. Yeah. Gallup is looking good. Let me put y'all information up here right quick. Bear with me. There we go. And that's the information for the nation right there, Cowboy Nation. Shout out to everybody that's jumping in on this show. Remember, when you hit that notification bell, some good things happen in your life. And as well, you get the notification to know when I'm live, right? Like 95, when you subscribe to the channel, good things follow you. I'm not saying that you got to hit that subscribe button, but somehow ask the people that subscribe, man. They'll let you know. They say, man, good stuff happened, man, when you subscribe to the Law Nation, man. Shout out to you, Kenny, William, Anthony, appreciate you. Let me give you guys some of the guys that I thought had a remarkable day. And I'm from the millions of miles away watching. I'm still in Dallas. I will be there on the 28th. But from what I can see, far as the observation, Noah Brown, he said, I ain't going to let nobody turn me around. Yeah. Noah Brown looking good. I mean, he's flat out looking good, Cowboy Nation. He is flat out looking good. No matter who you put on him, he's high pointing the ball. He's finding the soft spots in the zone. He's using his weight, his size to gain leverage. And, of course, this is all with the notion that he can't get hit at the top of the route. So we will find out if he can keep that same energy. But the good thing about this, Cowboy Nation, is that this is a repeatance of when his number was called last season and he had to get out there on the field. So we put like hey, y'all better be mindful of that one. Just like Schultz. Remember, I'm the only one that will admit it. I said, man, Schultz, he ain't nothing much more than a blocking tight end. He can't run routes. I mean, he's slow as a snail. And all Schultz did was last season, showed up and showed out. And he's still doing the same thing now. Him and Jarwin now. So the Cowboys then fell upon a good situation. They got two good tight ends, by the way, now. So all of the other guys like Art Lynn and Sprinkle's doing a good job as it relates to blocking, but we won't find that out until we get into an actual physical contact game when you can showcase and see some of his talent. Kenny says Noah Brown is beasting out. Yeah. He's doing his dangest out there. Also, there was a big catch by Semi Fihoku. Somebody asked me the other day, like, hey, what about Semi? What he's doing? He caught a big, deep pass down the sideline there. Yeah, he's doing pretty good, too. Belly, what's good with you? Thank you for jumping in. Law, you think the Cowboys would sign Hooker or no? Well, they waiting on the protocol, and they also, from what I've read, is that they also got to wait for other clearances to go through as well. Now, the Cowboys' maximum roster is 90. So in order for the Cowboys to sign him, they're going to have to release another player. They signed today, or it could have been yesterday, but they signed a K-Ron Brown. So he's a 6'1" corner, 196 pounds from Akron. He's a press man-to-man type of cornerback. Don't have the fastest feet in the world. He runs a 4.6, but speed factors is not the major thing. The major thing is, can you be where you're supposed to be at? And then when you're pressing, there's a lot of redirect and movement out the way. So when I get a chance to see the all-22 film, the NFL Game Pass right now, they're going through a reconstruction phase. So I don't know when that will be ready. So I will get that out to you guys. Belly said I need to see more Boss Man Fat footages. Shout out to my dog, Big Game James. He lamented that Boss Man Fat looks athletic. He's shifty, and he got a little speed on him. So that's all we were able to see from that aspect of it. So we okay. Noah Brown is still being Noah Brown. Let me go back to this right here. Noah Brown, look. That's still who Noah Brown is. Look at the picture. Look who you came to see, everybody. Oh, man, that's Noah Brown. You see him, he going to see the ball being caught. That's just how it goes. I like Noah Brown against shifty, believe it or not, smaller receivers, but big physical receivers. You're going to see this right here. Yeah, shout out to Tony Baker for that song. Cram. That's what you're going to see. I'm not hating it on Noah, not Noah Brown. Shoot, I'm saying Noah Brown. Dang, I'm calling him Noah Brown. What's his name? Anthony Brown. I'm not hating on Anthony Brown. Oh, I'm not hating on Anthony Brown. Oh, I'm not. I like the guy, but it's just what it is. Anthony Brown. Let me say that 5 times because I'm talking about Noah Brown. It's Anthony Brown. They need to put Brown on Brown, right? All right, so let me see. I just see how Connor McGovern looking. I need to see. This is from Tonka. The offensive line so far, from what we know, we can only judge them by the edge protection. And news reported that Randy Blaze 'em up Gregory, they can't block him. What do you know? It's hard to judge interior. And I don't want these guys like Neville Gallimore, Osa, Brent Urban, Big Bo. I don't want them to try to prove a point up the middle. Why? Why you don't want them to try to prove a point? Because it's still training camp, and these guys are not playing with full speed, and they're trying to prove a point. They roll somebody's ankle, and we're gonna be moving some furniture up in here. Wait till the blue and white game, maybe, or wait till the challenge game when we play against the Rams, or wait till preseason game when you got a team that you playing against, the opposing team that you don't really give two hills of a beans about, right? Noah Brown been balling with some footages. Yeah. Noah Brown been balling. How's Israel looking? From what I'm seeing, the only, when I get out there, when I shoot the film, if you guys go back and look at my older clips, I give you guys the all-22 look of it. Because sometimes the people that are shooting the film out there, I like what they are able to generate, which is good, but they kind of zoom like this. And they follow the player, so they cut out like the release. It's good to know the release. It's good to see how they get off on their release. It's good to see the full, complete play opposed to following the player. And it's good to see what people are doing off-ball duties. But, that's just how it goes, man. Low-key, it'd probably be a good thing because people are hitting me up saying, "Law, man, don't be showing all of the Cowboys footages. The Buccaneers and beyond they'll be looking." Now, it'll be sad and shameful that $1 billion organization can't go buy one of those houses that's over there, that's overseeing Oxnard training camp facility, and just camp out there. Man, if I had $1 billion, don't y'all know what type of resources I would do to spy in on the Buccaneers right now? If I had $1 billion, man, one of the HBO guys, I'll slide them 20,000. Hey, save a little for me. Just a little bit off the edge. So I know they ain't going over here to the Law Nation page and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to see what they cooking over there on Cowboys camp." No. Luke, what's good with you, man? Oh, my goodness. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We all at some point of way of fashion. But I'm glad you put the small G-O-D. I appreciate you. Sadiqua, let me let y'all know that the phone line for your minds are open as well. To give me, if you are out there in Oxnard right now, let me know. And let me see if I can put the phone number up on the screen there so everybody, mama, uncle, cousin, can see it. Pookie and Ray Ray. There we go. Phone number is up top of my head there. And you guys can see it. That's the number. 657-390-7391. That's what Belichick does. It's from Paul. Belichick, he got one of those satellite orbiters right now watching. We played them, week 5, week 6, right? That's when we played them. So we better be ready for Belichick. If we start to look at this thing and we'll say, all right, this is who the Cowboys are playing, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden we see that, here you go. All of a sudden we see that, we will see that, hey, man, that play was drawn out in training camp. We'll know Bill Belichick had somebody down there. Any sightings of Jabril Cox Law? Just Neil. All I'm saying, I saw a near pick from number 11, Parson. Saw 55 double nickel make a play. I was able to see 42 get used on some routes, and that's it. That's it. Eastside Harold, appreciate you. Good news on your camp over there. Watson finally showed up. You gonna keep him away from those massages or those spas? Watson over there.
I want me some glory hole.
That's what Watson want over there. Your quarterback. But he's still missing out on DeAndre Hopkins. I know he's missing him. He probably sleep with a DeAndre Hopkins pillow right next to him. Neal and Hooker need to be two new safeties. Neal, Dallas Cowboys 92. I think Neal, by the way, you won't see his shine until they put on those pads, until you have to pay to use the tollway. They got Vasher on IR. Looking at some of the highlights, there's a video, I believe, when the Cowboys are going up the ramp and they saying, do you prefer TikTok or IG? And Vasher showed up, and I said, man, give that man a steak, a hamburger, and some French fries, Yeah, give that man something, man, because he looked like he was hungry. Yeah, from the 832, you're live. You was live, like 95. All right, 832, call back whenever you get a chance, Eastside saying you laughing, law. The Eagles got something to give though. Let me ask you this: if Deshaun Watson goes to the Eagles, which I don't give a dog, he's Deshaun Watson for crying out loud, and it's the Eagles. Would you be still rooting for your Texans, or you'll jump ship and be rooting for the Eagles because you really high on Deshaun Watson? Boss man, looking okay. Yeah, I mean, some people, you got different variations of players. You got some players that they can't, like in practice, they don't show up. In training camp, they don't show up. And then when the lights turn on, man, they show up. They everywhere. So I'm banking on the fact that could be boss man fat as well. But he just showing up in practice like, yeah, I could practice too. We know that's Dak Prescott issue. Paul saying he is skinny for real. He talking about Vasher, and so is right Deshaun. And Deshaun, I mean, he looked pretty good out there in camp doing what he's doing, redirecting, got good speed underneath. But yeah, he probably had to go through that body transformation once everything is said and done. Football season is long, and you got to have some girth on your body somewhere to absorb some of this stuff. The last time I seen like a slimmer defensive back and that safety end cornerback was Texas native, but he played for the 49ers. Was it Merton Hanks? Y'all remember him? He'll hit you. He'll do this move right here. Oh, Merton Hanks. Y'all remember that? It could be a little bit too old for most of you guys. Paul says Watson is the same player as Jalen Hurts, basically. Well, if he goes to the Eagles, here's the situation. If he goes to the Eagles, it'll just cause all type of, hey, we got this, we got that going on, and it'll just cause all type of disarray with that organization. Nobody who to trust, who not to trust. And, the Eagle fans are so fickle. The moment he passes an interception, they'll dog him out and these sorts of things. So, Parson, yeah, PA. Parson is the man. He doing his thing. Eastside saying cap. Those armpits down there in Texans. Man, Eastside, call in 657-390-7391. I give you 3 minutes, man. Somebody remember him. Jennifer remember Merton Hanks? Merton Hanks was a monster out there. He'll light you up. Merton Hanks was cool, yeah. Long neck Hanks. Yeah, y'all remember him. Hanks was a dog. Y'all all remember Merton Hanks. Okay. Eagles have no money to sign him. This is from John. Yeah, somehow they figure out the way to get money. I saw how much the Giants were in the hole. Then all of a sudden they got money. I said, dog. They got money. They started picking up people and doing this and doing that. It was crazy. Choctaw, Montana, what's good with you, fam? Eastside said, hold on, I'll give you a call. Okay, I've been waiting for you, dog. I've been waiting for you. Yeah. It's just crazy how all of this stuff goes. I like the Cowboys are building. Look, did you guys get a chance? Shout out to Mike Fisher, did a wonderful job of capturing the moment of one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time for the Dallas Cowboys, Troy Aikman, capturing the moment of him going through his speech and going through, how you feel about Dak Prescott and these sorts of things. Let me listen to 585 and we'll play that clip. You're live.
What's up, Law?
Nothing to it. How you been doing?
I'm doing all right, brother.
That's good. As always, love to hear that type of good stuff coming from Cowboys fans. What you got for the show?
My name is John. I'm from Rochester, New York.
Shout out to New York. What you got?
Parsons looks real good.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw the video when he was rushing the quarterback. He looks pretty awesome.
Did you like the near interception that he had as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see him carry CeeDee Lamb all the way up the field? Although, that was good.
Was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. I had to laugh off of that one.
Yeah, stride for stride. Well, he kept underneath, and that makes a difficult pass for the quarterback because the quarterback got to get up and over the underneath guy, especially I think it was a 7-on-7 drill, but in a real life game, you would probably have a safety over the top.
Yeah, I'll be going down there next month.
Next month to Oxnard?
Yeah.
What date?
Yeah. I don't know what day, but I'll be down there with my homeboy. He wants to go down there too.
Yeah, I will be there until the 8th of August. So if you're there and I'm there,
okay.
Maybe we can hang tight for 1 to 2 or 3 minutes on the sideline there.
I want to ask you another one.
Talk to me.
We picked up the Jets corner, right?
Right.
What's his name? Yeah.
Kieron Brown. Yeah, right.
I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know it till you said it the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? Who is this dude?
Nobody we know of now. So, so he would have to earn his ground right there.
Wait. Is he gonna be cut and we'll go get Hooker, or he's gonna stay?
Well,
that's a problem.
They signed him for 2 years, so they better not cut him now. They're just throwing money out the way.
And get Hooker, right?
Well, not under that pretense of signing somebody for 2 years. Now that would be crazy. I wish the Cowboys signed me for 2 years and then cut me for. That's throwing money out the window. But if you got salary cap situations like that, and I believe his contract was like close to $1 million. So, I mean, sign me and cut me. Hey, I'll love that.
Yeah, just let me sit the bench.
Yeah, I'll haul the water. Y'all be like, look at Law Nation over there hauling the water.
Yeah.
I'll do film breakdowns of me hauling the water.
Did Dak Prescott get do we got pads on, or he's not getting hit yet?
Oh, he's gonna have the red jerseys. I don't think they get hit throughout the entire training camp. And no no pads so far. Pads will be on the 28th.
Oh, because they talking about he may be iffy, but I don't know. He looks real good.
Yeah, everybody look good in shorts and T-shirts right now and just a helmet.
Yeah, but let's see where the pass come from. Let's see the game.
Yeah.
Let's see where this goes at.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where this goes at. Thank you. I just want to say thank you, Law. I support you, and, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Appreciate you so much, man. I'm going to give you one of these.
This is Sparta!
Good call from the 5. Turn that down. Good call from the 585, man, from New York. Yeah, good call from him. Let's pull up the 6-1. Is that 615? You live?
Yo, what's up? What's up, Law? What's up?
Hey, man, the sun and the moon. What you got for the show?
Man, I'm this Dallas Cowboy 92, man. What I got for the show is about that speed, man. I like that intensity out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were lacking that last year. It's like not just last year, many years, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. Speed, we were lacking. We was the tenacity. We was lacking the intensity, yeah.
And the thing is, man, I mean, what I'm seeing out there, and what I don't understand for the love of God is, why won't they, the Cowboys, because they drafted a big boy up the middle, back in the 90s, I know this ain't the 90s, but damn, man, we had big boys up the middle, Russell Maryland, Sam Castillas, big boys. One thing, what I understand about the Cowboys, unlike the Patriots and others like the Steelers and stuff, we always go off script. We don't never stick to the script that made us successful. We had big boys up the middle, and we had speed demons on the outside, and our linebacker was always fast and we had before pre-Dion, we had corners that could cover, man. Like they weren't great, like Kevin Smith and what's the other cat, Larry Brown. They was all right. I mean, we won Super Bowls like that, man. So what I understand is why we, unlike those teams, just don't stick to that mold to keep the team that that got us somewhere, man.
Well, we trying now. We got Dan Quinn, who got a different type of flavor, different type of philosophy. So he's bringing out that now, opposed to what we did in the previous year. I think that if we were to keep like a defensive-minded head coach, like a Parcells, maybe we would have seen more of that, drafting a defensive guy, big plug that I guess having a philosophy, on the defensive side. But we've been having for a long time offensive-minded coaches.
That's right. But but what I'm saying, it's like we just need to stick to like the team, like I said, like they always stick to their formula.
Right.
Like no matter like whoever the coach is, like the Steelers, but the Steelers, they always have a coach and they been up for a long time, that type of thing. And we know, we all heard Jerry confess just, about time 26 years later that he made a stupid mistake, But,
yeah.
The philosophy, what I'm saying, just, okay, even though Jimmy was gone,
right,
or he left or whatever, we fired him, like, we should have had, like, whatever coach we had in there, man, to stick to, like, damn, this is what we did. This what made the Dallas Cowboys,
Well, Barry Switzer was looking at it like, man, it's just like me handing you the keys to a Lambo, man. I was sitting like, dog, just don't scratch it, man. Just wash it on, wash it on, Sundays and Mondays, just wash it on even days, whatever it may be. But, that's just how it goes. And at least he got us one of them.
Yeah, he got us one. Yeah, he did. But one thing I can say, I am proud, that we got Dan Quinn, because I see his attitude out there. And, they got one thing I can say, too. There's a bunch of no-names out there, but they got speed, and they're young and athletic. And it reminds me of, like, the 92 Cowboys. Nobody know who the heck they were until, we had, like, that one missing piece, Charles Haley. But I don't see no Charles. I hear Jerry Jones talking, but I don't see no Charles Haley out there, man. I don't see no missing piece like that out there. And if it is one, we got to go give up the house.
Well, let's see how this thing manifests itself into greatness with by the name of a guy named Michael Parsons. They said they playing him on the edge. They got him at Mike, weak and strong side. They even seen him line up as defensive tackle. So let's see what he gonna do, man. Yeah. But I appreciate you for calling in, fam.
Yeah. So just one more question.
Give it to me.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about what you think Michael Parsons, when it's all said and done, what you think his true position gonna be? And I'll just hang up and listen.
Okay, no doubt. Appreciate you, fam.
This is Sparta!
It's gonna be Mike linebacker. They already showed their colors with that one. Why do I say that? And this is the reason why, Cowboy Nation. Good call from the 615, by the way. This is the reason why. Middle hook and deep hook responsibilities. He got that sideline to sideline. As the Mike, you are making sure that everything is lined up properly, and you cancel out the line. Well, you cancel out the running back. And if in a pinch, if you have to cover the tight end, you can switch off so quickly. So that's why I'm looking at this situation with Parson as that sealer. Now, will there be some growing pains? Yes. But anytime you carry the quote-unquote number one receiver on this team at practice, because Mark Cooper wasn't out there, all the way up the field, that goes a long way. So that will be the catalyst of this defense right now, the rookie. And, of course, we can't sleep on Randy Gregory. They said nobody can block him. All right, you got the 713. You're live.
Yeah, it's your boy Eastside.
I knew I saw that Texas name up, that number up there. So what's good with you? What's good with you, then, bro? You talking all of that good stuff?
Hey,
Hey man, nothing changed, man. You still see me around, but yeah, man. Old Deshaun Watson, man. He's a professional. He coming in and he's doing his duty. And what I'm hearing is I'm hearing the Eagles and they got something to offer. So, hey, I don't want to see them go, but if we can get that King's ransom, I mean, if they pay like they weigh, hey man.
Who do you want? You want picks or you want Eagles players?
I don't want no players. I just that's all I've been hearing is Eagles. I mean, I don't particularly. I mean, if we can get picks and maybe Hurts, I mean, a solid starter that I can't even call him a solid starter, but somebody that's been in the fire and shit. He's won some games.
So you want picks and you want picks. So you really like Jalen Hurts, from what I'm hearing, right?
I don't like him more than Deshaun, but I'm saying, I mean, it's all on Deshaun. I mean, if he really wants to go, I mean, he's gonna waive his no trade clause,
right?
And he's gonna go where the Texans is gonna mostly benefit. If whoever got the best offer to offer, or if you can't get a King's ransom and people just out there not paying what they should. Oh, Deshaun, I mean, you just gonna have to finish out in Houston. This is what it is. But him coming in, if he would have held out, he just showing that he's a professional. He wants his money, and hey, you gotta deal with the process.
I can't wait for this season to kick off, man. I know you're going to keep your same energy this year, right? You ain't going to fold up like a wallet or lawn chair. Huh?
What you mean?
Oh, man, come on. You know you didn't keep that same energy last year. Me and Big Game Jay, Skywalker, we was like, hey, where East Side at? Because after we had a pregame, postgame. We had pregame, live, and a postgame. For 15 hours, we was live. We was like, hey, where East Side at, man?
Hey, man, and with all that, y'all had 6 games, y'all won. And we won 4.
But you had, you had your quarterback, though. You had your quarterback.
Yeah, and y'all had y'all $100 million defensive guy. Y'all had y'all $20 million receiver. Y'all had y'all $15 million Z. And your excuse is your quarterback? We had none of that.
No, we were missing our left tackle. We were missing our right tackle. Our right guard got hurt midway through the season. Man, we had a guy named Andy. Would you like to have Andy Dalton on your team right now?
Yeah, hell. Man, let's talk about the Cowboys. Why are you guys saying Parsons is LT and Ray Lewis? This man's been out of football a whole year, and you already anointing this man. What's giving you these bold statements?
So you ain't saying that Watson is Steve McNair and Joe Montana?
Come on, man. We saw it. I mean, even a bad team, he led the league in passing. I mean, he has skills. What I'm saying is this guy hasn't played an NFL snap.
Well,
you giving him LT and Ray Lewis?
I didn't say that he was that. I said that he plays on similar skill sets as those guys. And he's not that, of course. Now, I do know what's the white brother over there on Tampa Bay team? Forgot this linebacker name. Y'all put his name in the comment box.
Is it white guy? I know.
No, the white. The damn what's that linebacker name? I ain't talking about. What's his name?
Devin White.
Devin White. Yeah. Now, as far as his combine numbers and these sorts of things, they are really comparable. And he ran a faster 40 time. And coming out of college, one can argue Devin White. Yeah, that was everybody telling me in the chat. Appreciate y'all. He can be on that type of level, but even Devin White needs some help up front. So we'll see how this thing trickulates when the season kick off. But Parsons right now, man, this kid, he's doing his thing, though, fam. He's doing his thing out there in practice. We'll see how it looks like. Talking about practice now. We'll see how it looks like in preseason, though.
But haven't we heard this same story? Haven't y'all said the same thing about Smith and LVE? Wasn't they supposed to be the next coming? And now all of a sudden, I guess three's a charm, and this is the right guy.
Oh man,
right.
Dog! I heard y'all say the same thing over there in Texans land about was it Mingo, whatever that man's name, and all of the linebackers y'all got over there. Huh?
You said that Mingo guy.
Well, whoever y'all had over there, I don't follow y'all team like you follow my team.
No, come on now, Raw.
Brian Cushions. Somebody said Brian Cushions. Hey man, I got a full house over here, East Side. So when I fill out through all of these numbers here, go ahead.
Let me say one more time.
Say it.
I appreciate you.
Okay, appreciate it.
You are one of the few that have the courage to have people call in that disagree. Some of these other Dallas channels, they just want delusional, very pixel us disagree with what we say, and just go along and no problems with our team. And hey man, you are an official sports guy when you have other people that disagree with you. It's the internet.
Appreciate you, man.
Different opinions.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, fam. I ain't gonna give you no slap or anything, but keep being who you are and keep commenting in the comment box. Appreciate you, fam. There we go. Good call from. I'll give him.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
All right. Let's see who we got here. Let me look at this list. This thing is not putting it in order for me. So let me see how I can do this, because I got some people that's been waiting over here. I'm going to start from the bottom, and then I'm going to work my way to the top on this lecture here. So we got the 909, Spit Your Mind.
What's up with you, man? It's your boy West Coast. How you doing, Law?
Everything good, man. How you handling it over there, fam?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Hey, man, I've been at training camp all 3 days, man. I want you to ask me 2 questions that's been in your head, and I'm going to give you a real answer from someone who's been at training camp every single day. So go ahead, ask me a question.
Okay. Can I go with? Can I raise you? Can I do 3 instead of 2?
Shoot, you can. Hey, man, it's your show. I'm rocking. Let's go.
All right. So is Randy Gregory unblockable? I'm just gonna leave it out. Is Randy Gregory unblockable? Is Boss Man Fat really got the speed, the twitch, the speed, and all of that stuff to cover? And is Dak Prescott on the right path? No, forget Dak Prescott, because I know he's the truth. Is number 11 really is the truth for this 2021 season? Those 3 right there. All on defense, by the way, I think, huh? Yeah, all on defense.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with your first question. Your first question. Randy Gregory is noticeably bigger. He is noticeably faster, and the bend that we've been preaching for a long, long time has definitely improved. I mean, it was already improved. But I mean, it was already something. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The reason why they compare Randy Gregory to Charles Haley has nothing to do with has everything to do with his bend, his ability to go around the tackle and not actually have to dip his body. He literally just like you know what a lawn chair is, when a lawn chair just makes that they just close. He's able to do that, but with his body and his face still forcing the quarterback. So it makes the left tackle like play on an island. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My opinion, Randy Gregory's going to have 10-plus sacks, because I believe he's going to have 6 sacks on his own. He's going to get 6 sacks on his own, and then guess what? He's going to get the 4 charity sacks from DeMarcus Lawrence, because you know DeMarcus Lawrence gets double-teamed so much that you're going to generate sacks just from that alone. But if I had to rank them right now, if I had to rank the best pass rushers right now, number 1, DeMarcus Lawrence. Number 2, Randy Gregory. And number 3, Micah Parsons, bro. Bro, Mike, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Micah coming off the edge. Listen, Micah is doing more workouts with defensive ends and defensive tackles than he is with the linebackers. That's a fact.
I heard something like that. Yeah.
If I had to rank the positions that he's playing right now, the number 1 position he's playing is quarterback. I call it like a tight end killer. You understand? Because they're basically using, and I said this on my show and everybody went crazy, but you got to really feel me when I say this. They're using Micah Parsons and Keanu Neal. Keanu Neal is basically playing his backup. Like whatever Micah Parsons does, Keanu Neal comes from right behind him and does the exact same thing. Micah Parsons is basically being played like Tariq Hill. Now, I know you're like, what?
What?
Tariq Hill? That makes no sense. How can he be played like Tariq Hill? Well, I'm going to ask you. On 3 different plays, Tariq Hill will play 3 different positions. One play, he'll be a slot. Another position, he'll be a wide receiver. And a whole other position, he'll be a running back. On one scheme, right?
Right.
That's the exact same thing the Cowboys are doing with Micah Parsons. On one play, he'll literally, that's why he was covering CeeDee Lamb. Instead of them bringing Jordan Lewis down because they had the 4 wide receivers, they put Jordan Lewis on the other side, and Micah Parsons kicked out. Now, Micah Parsons ran with him the entire length of the field. Now, this is what I'm going to say. No cap. CeeDee Lamb could not get rid of him. Neither guy caught the ball, but I was very surprised to see a linebacker still be in position to at least try to make a play on the ball 50 yards from the quarterback. So I'm going to be honest with you, I believe that Micah Parsons is going to be a Mike linebacker, but I don't believe he's going to be a Mike linebacker anytime soon.
Well, let me ask you this. Was that a 7-on-7 drill or was that 11 on 11?
Well, shoot. To keep it real, he's done it twice now.
Okay. Yeah.
But on the one I'm speaking of was on 11 on 11.
Oh,
and
so it was 11 on 11. Okay.
Yeah, it was 11-11, and there was no safety help. So I think that's part of the reason why they are bringing in another safety, because the biggest observation that you will see about the safety room is number 6 never leaves the field. Everybody else changes like the weather, bruh.
And that was the inverse last season because we was like, where Donovan Wilson at? So what's going on? DeMonte KZ, they got him on a snap count. They don't want to re-aggravate that thing with his leg, or what's going on with the Tyler Cole, the Israel Mukramu, who else?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Thompson, Darian Thompson.
Law, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Cowboys don't know, bruh. That's why everybody literally every 3 plays, someone is switching out with Donovan Wilson's not with him, but with the other free. I don't know if you want to call it a free safety or a strong safety, because bruh, Donovan be playing strong and free. You know what I'm saying? So I just call it the other side, his running mate. But that changes often. That almost changes almost every 3 play.
What about Curse?
That's why it doesn't. Curse is playing too. Matter of fact, Curse started off today, which is not good for KZ, bruh. I ain't trying to put no bad juju on nobody, but man, I just see it like this. KZ, you got brought in to be a starter. If you are not a clear starter, I don't see how the Cowboys keep you on this team.
Do he still look like 170 pounds?
He's probably the smallest guy on the defense.
Maybe he's a gamer though. Maybe he's a gamer.
Bro, I think the Cowboys should move him back to his original position of cornerback. That's what I believe they should do. They should just move him back to his natural position of cornerback, because he's not like Jerron. I know they like Jerron because he's so big, and we are going to run the ball a lot in 2021. The reason why I know, because everything is play action pass, everything is boot. They don't care about Dak's leg. Whatever Dak has told them, they have all faith in him. And there's going to be a lot of play action, a lot of boot. And with that, I think they like Jerron Curse because he's able to come up and field because he's so big. Jerron Curse is freaking huge, bruh.
I know. Well, so what's the storyline? Is Nation Wright really doing it, or is it just highlights that we are able to see? What's the full picture with him?
Nation, one thing, this is all the corners. I think that the cornerback coach kind of told these guys, look, if you guys want to make this team, get your freaking hand on the ball. And that has been kind of the revolving thing for everybody. Now, this is what I'll say about Nation Wright. If you had to ask me who's the best rookie corner on the team, I would say it's Nation Wright right now. Now, that's not a good thing for Bossman Fat, because, Bossman Fat was a second-round pick. But between the two of them, there ain't a lot of money difference between a second-round and a third-round pick. So the Dallas Cowboys are letting them boys eat. You know what I'm saying?
So this is like Mike Jenkins and Orlando Scandrick over again.
Yeah, exactly. They're letting those guys go at it. But one thing I will say about Bossman Fat is you can tell the team really rallies around Nashawn because he was there during the regular OTAs, and
Right,
Boss Man
right.
didn't practice then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Nashawn, I feel that he was just more comfortable going out there because he already seen CeeDee Lamb. He saw CeeDee Lamb for almost a week and a half. Boss Man, in fact, this is the first real competition that he's seen. Now, you know, Nashawn, he can play with the big three. We haven't seen Amari Cooper, obviously. So when I'm saying the big three, I'm actually saying Noah Brown, bro. Noah Brown's out there doing his thing.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
Noah Brown literally had a step on Diggs today, man. Like he had a step on him.
Oh yeah, we
Like
seen
if I had
him.
to, I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but
No, you good. You good.
if I had to say who's my fourth receiver, I would for sure say it's Noah Brown right now.
What
I would for sure say it's
what
Noah
the Fihoku guy is doing?
I mean, this is the thing, man. It's like when you have your backup quarterback Garrett Gilbert and you have Ben DiNucci out there, right?
Right.
These guys, I mean, a lot of times Simi gets put in there with like other veterans. And so I think Garrett Gilbert be thinking, and some of these backups be thinking like, bro, I need a for sure completion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go to someone who I know for sure can catch the ball. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the only person that doesn't have a star on that's on offense that gets love is Dixon, Little Dixon.
Johnny Dixon from Ohio State.
Yeah, everybody likes him, bro. He's from Ohio State. That makes a lot of sense.
What number is he wearing? Like number 6 or something? Like a single digit?
He's wearing number 6 he's wearing number 6 on offense.
Oh, okay. He's quick. He's not fast, but he's
very quick. He's very quick.
Yeah.
Very quick. And since like everything right now is for the most part just real intermediate, it like he's looking like a god, man, because he's just sliding in and sliding out, and them dudes. He has built the trust of the two backup quarterbacks, so Dixon gets a lot of opportunities.
And he's a route runner. He's like the Cole Beasley type of route running guy. You know, is he showcasing that?
I'm going to tell you something else that I think that they also like about certain guys, and these guys don't realize, like, if a ball comes your way, even if it's out of bounds, go get it.
Oh, okay.
And, like, you have to go get that. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. The interception that Diggs did on Dak, Diggs was actually out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? But they still credit him, and the media still credit him with the interception because it's freaking training camp. But it's like Dixon, he's and you can just tell that's an Ohio State. Like they really groom those dudes in because like he's a finisher. Like he's a finisher. No matter what happens on the play, he tries to go get the ball.
Man,
like he tries to go get it.
Man,
you
sound like a good beat reporter, man, giving us all of this good stuff, man. Play by play, man. It feels like I think and everybody that's in here watching, they feel like they are out there now from your breakdown and analysis, man. That's good stuff, West Coast.
Well, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm going to give you one more last thing before I go, right? Dan Quinn, have you used your one curse word for the day?
Oh, no. Go ahead. Burn it.
Dan Quinn. I said Dan Cole. Dan Quinn is a mother freaking coach, bro. I'm not even gonna use it.
You ain't gonna use it.
He is a freaking I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm going to do every day I go to camp. I do a camp breakdown on who was my most standout player. You know who my standout player for yesterday was for today that I'm gonna do? Your defensive. I almost called him your head coach. Your defensive head coach, Dan Quinn, bro. Dan Quinn is like. He reminds me of like a black father teaching his kid how to take the trash out. Okay, now pick up the trash can.
Yeah.
Okay, now you pick the trash can up. Okay, now put the trash can over there. No. Don't bend with your back. Don't bend with your back. Don't bend with your back. Like he's one of those guys where he'll tell you how to do it, and then he's gonna grab on you and show you how to do it.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was talking to Boss Cowboy earlier today, and I was like, yo, you never had one of those managers that, like, they feel like they can only, like, you're not listening unless they're, like, touching you? Like, that's how he is. Like, if you have a personal bubble that you don't like busting, then Quinn is not going to be the coach for you because, like, today, like, before they're doing the warm-ups, and they're doing all the warm-ups, and one thing I love about Dan Quinn is he spends a lot of time with his rookies. Like, he spends a lot of times with his rookies. And at the beginning, you can just see him making his rounds, and, like, he gets to, like, certain guys, and he'll say something to them, and then, like today, he said something to Parsons, and then you could tell he told him to give him his hand. So then Parsons put his hand up, and literally Dan Quinn just yanked him up off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And just went in. So whatever he was talking about, he probably was, he was coaching him on something, but I love the way how hands-on he is. And, this is my thing, right? If Mike McCarthy really is on the hot seat, Dan Quinn is going to make him step his game up. Because when you're at practice, Dan Quinn feels like the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Like, he feels like because he is everywhere.
I can just tell the way he handled those press conferences, those pressers. He just, assertive with his message, though.
And everybody loves him. Hey, one last little jewel, too, because the last cook, hey, man, these are some numbers. I can't remember their name, but they're playing well. 75 had a good day.
75. Okay.
99 and 99 Gallimore. I slept on him. Gallimore's bringing it.
Mm-hmm.
Also Bohannon, Gallimore and Bohannon, when they play together, it's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble.
Gallimore and Bohannon. Okay.
Hey, I'm also a little sneaky something. Jabril Cox plays safety today.
Man, I'm gonna let you go, man. Appreciate you, man, for calling in. Hey, plug your channel. Plug it. Plug your channel, man.
Yeah. You can find me on West Coast Cowboy, man. Anywhere on social media, West Coast Cowboy. Make sure you talk about that. Jabril Cox plays some safety today.
I'll play this.
I want me some glory hole.
Appreciate you, man. Amen to you, brother. It's a good call from him, man. Oh my goodness. Good call from him. Let me give him.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
This is Sparta!
Oh man, did you guys? Oh my goodness, give him a double bound. Did you guys enjoy that conversation from West Coast, man? Eyeballs and ears out there giving us the lowdown, the raw details of what's happening, and gave us a lot of good juices, man. For those who out there saying that the Buccaneers might be listening, they was doing like this. They're jotting down notes like this, dog. They're like, man, God, dog, let me get my number 2 pencil, They was writing notes there. Oh, let me write this down. Oh, he said what? They're writing. Oh, what the AI have to say.
Hey, Law, what's up? Hope you're doing great. Do you think today's Cowboys could do the old Landry flex defense of old? I don't think offenses today can deal with that. Be cool, Law, love your show.
That old flex. I mean, we got the skill set to do the old flex. I'm quite sure, Glenn. Yeah, appreciate you for the donation to help elevate the nation. 252, you're next. What's good?
Hey, what's up, Law?
Appreciate your patience, man. What you got for the show?
Hey, this TP from NC. I haven't heard from you. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a whole minute, man. Just trying to pull my mind together. Yeah, TP.
Yeah. But I like what Homeboy said. But I feel like this right here. If we can stay healthy, and that's the key. If we can stay healthy, and a team is not a team out there we can't beat, and I honestly feel that way. And I feel like Randy Gregory is going to be that. It's going to be the guy. And I feel like the defense is going to be a whole lot better than it was last year. But we got to stay healthy, and that's the key. That's the key to it all. And I'm with my boy. I believe in Dan Quinn. I think he's a good defensive coach. I think the Cowboy fans, we got a lot to be hopeful for this year. And I heard the guy from the Texan fan, he was saying that we said it every year. But see, you got to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Preach it.
The Cowboys haven't did nothing in 20-some years. We're gonna say we know that.
Right.
But what have the other teams? What have the other teams done except the Patriots and Tampa Bay? And Philly snuck one in.
Snuck him on in there.
And
did us a favor, by the way.
Right. We're gonna give all these other 31 teams a chance to get it right, and they still haven't done that. But everybody want to talk about the Cowboys 20 years. But at least we do have 5. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I understand. We have Cowboy Nation. We have a lot to be really, really, really excited about because it's just a different feel. It's just a different feel this year, and I think if we can stay healthy, and if the offensive line can stay healthy, we're gonna make some noise. We them boys. We're gonna make some noise. That's all I have to say, Long.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much, TP, for the
Hey, look,
NC. Talk to me.
and tell Mark, send Mark Holmes a text and tell him that TP from NC has been trying to reach him. And if you can send my phone number, send it to him.
Oh, hold on. Let me jot it down right quick because it goes away. I got your name there, it stays, but the number goes away. Hold on, don't yell it out loud though. You have everybody. You have Ashaniqua calling you, man, and I don't want her to do that to you, man. You don't want Ashaniqua or Pookie to call you. That's 252, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah. Oh, you got them great numbers in there, man. Them last two numbers. Woo! Them last two numbers, dope. Hey, and I ain't getting about the other one in the middle. You see that one in the middle?
I heard you, Law.
Yeah. Boy, you got a good number, man. Appreciate the TP. That's a good number from TP, man. 252, you next. Oh, 252 left. Well, 205, you left. But 615. Did I just talk to you, 615? But hold on tight, 615. I'm going to text Mark Holmes and tell him TP and put TP. Now, I'm going to make sure I say TP from NC, not Tony Pollard. 817, you next then, 615. Hold on tight. I got to talk a little bit before I answer you guys on the phone there. The notion of Jabril Cox playing a little safety today, we probably need it. DeMonte KZ, I said snap count, but they got him on a pitch count probably. That's what I meant to say, a pitch count. When you're battling through and coming back from an injury, you don't want to rush them, you know. They might say they okay, they all right, but you don't want to rush them. And us picking up another cornerback, special teams. You know, you got to have somebody to play special teams. And when you have nimble guys, injured guys like Malik Hooker, if he somehow passed the test, and KZ, you really don't want to put them on special teams. Right? So that could be the situation and scenario there. Maybe I jot the wrong number down. TP from the NC, but hold on, let me. 817, you're live.
Law.
What's good with you, fam?
Man, listening from the home, bro, from Arlington, man.
Oh man, you right down the street, man. What's good with you?
Right down the street, brother. Let me tell you, man. Bro, honestly, I'm mad at the Broncos, man. They took who I really wanted, my man. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's many things to look forward to, man.
Who the Broncos took?
Baby.
Are you talking about the
Surtain.
Oh, Surtain.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted that in Dallas, man. I'm not gonna lie. But there's many things to look forward to, bro. Dak's back, and Zeke's gonna have the best year yet, bro. Yet.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna look like rookie Zeke.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 218 pounds, more elusive, nimble feet. Yeah, he should look like the rookie Ezekiel Elliott. Going in and out of his cuts. He caught a touchdown pass far as that, too. So, yeah, he should look better this year.
My man, yeah. I seen a YouTube video with him training with somebody. I can't remember the name.
Josh Hicks.
He was training with somebody. Man, let me tell you, man, he looks amazing, bro. Looks better, faster. Bro, it's going to be a good year for him, bro. And Dak coming back, that ain't going to bother him at all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be good, bro.
Now, sometimes when you see that, you see some limps, but you don't see no limp in Dak Prescott game. But you got to go. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, let me say one more thing, man. Almost 400 people watching on YouTube. Y'all better like this, man.
Appreciate y'all for watching, man.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Appreciate you from the 817, man. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, that was a good call from him, man. 205, you hold on just for a quick second. 615, you're live. Going once, twice. 615. Yeah. Call back if you can. I had to kick you out. 205, you're live.
What's up, Lord?
Oh, hold on. Let me pump the brakes right quick. Let me save your name under here. I kind of figured, I said that number looked familiar, man. So let me just save it right here. But what you got for the show, man?
Man, I just want to say, man, you've been doing excellent work.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate it. We love you, and I hope your family's well. I love my Cowboy brothers and sisters. I'd like to thank them for their support over there at the channel over there. I hadn't posted anything lately because I've been getting kind of sick with the allergies. Okay. But I'm getting better now. I'm getting better, and I am fully vaccinated. So if somebody goes to you probably got the COVID. No, I ain't got no COVID.
Right.
And then I ain't got no COVID.
Right.
I just got the sniffle.
Yeah.
So I want to make this clear, man. You know, when you bid on a job, you don't bid without looking at it first. That was always told to me by an old cat I used to when I was back in my young days. But now I'm an OG now. And right now we're at a crossroads right now where we got a lot of good, solid young football players. Not just good, but they're very talented. And we won't know if we put them out there on the field. But let me just ask you this, Lord, and this is just a question. With all this jockeying in position, we just signed, I think, Malik Hooker, and then I think we signed another guy. These two new guys we just signed, what do you think about them?
The K-Ron Brown, I don't know him from a hill of beans, man, or a can of paint. I just know his measurables. He's 6'1", 196 pounds, and he's a man-to-man type of press man cover corner. So they're looking for a bigger, stronger. He's bigger than Jordan Lewis. He's bigger than Anthony Get Down Brown.
But they went on and signed him to a 2-year deal.
2 years. Yeah.
I don't understand that, Law.
They know something we don't know. And then the NFL, the all 22 for the NFL is not open yet to the public, so I can't even pull up clips of them. So
Exactly. So and this is what I'm saying is, before you go out and get a guy, we need to kind of see the film on him. Unless they was in a dog room with cigars, that's the only way we're going to know. So, let me just make this, because I know you got a lot of folks, and, I don't want to take up nobody's time. But let me just say this. Do y'all realize that Jerry Jones is real old now?
Yeah.
And he been waiting for a Super Bowl for a long time. And he's so old, anything he put on like clothes that's new, they get wrinkled real quick because he's old. But you understand this? God have blessed Jerry Jones 10 times over. Because every 2 times in over 70 years, you will have taken somebody else's years. That's just the way it goes. So let me just say this. A lot of people don't think we're going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that's okay. That's all right. We're going to beat them. We cannot be scared of Tom Brady and his wheelchair. Because I'm going to tell you something. It might be Michael Parsons that make him retire. It might be him that make him retire. Tom, we coming for you. We're not playing with you. And now all these jokes we used to get put on us, and we're not this good, and Stephen A. Smith with that hood of a head he got, I'm sick and tired of him. I haven't had enough of him. Right. But let me just say this in conclusion. Always buyer beware. If they say as is, that's what the hell it means. And then close. If you go to Captain D's and you order a 3-piece and you find a rat in your box, that means you got a 4-piece. And that's all I gotta say, man. I love you, bro. And man, go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
I want me some glory hole.
That's for Jerry Wayne, man.
So you can go ahead and get that glory hole. You can go ahead and get that, Jerry. I'll let you go ahead and do that.
Oh my goodness. Appreciate you, Unc. Appreciate you. Oh man, I hope all is well with Unc, man. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I have to play that every time y'all mention Jerry Wayne. Oh my goodness. But I'm working on that other drop, man. Gotta pull that mask down. Gotta see those lips moving. Oh my goodness. 803 is you and me. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, Law? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, all is well. What you got for the show?
Oh, man, you're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job, man. just appreciate your content, man. But I wanted to just talk, man. The first time I got a chance to talk to you, man, I know you said about, a question was you thought Mike Parsons probably be his position probably be Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm an old school type of guy, and I think a lot of I want Cowboy fans out there. Please understand this. This is great to watch. Parsons cover the receivers down the field, do a lot of coverage things he's doing. Those great things, but he's gonna have to be the run stopper first before we can get to all those other things. Because without getting this is the key. I think sometimes we can get so lost in this with the pass and the coverage things, but the key to this defense for Parsons and all these great athletes to have their way is that we got to be physical enough to stop the run. We got to be able to get off blocks. I think that's the thing that's holding up Jabril Cox right now from playing, because I don't know how physical he is with the run stop thing, but I think that is the main key to this defense. I believe we can be able to hunt the quarterback, because you're not going to get Parsons in all those pass rushing positions you want to put him in if people are in 3rd and 2, 2nd and 1 type positions all game long, and that's going to dictate to us what our defense is going to be. But we will see when Wednesday comes how that's going. But I really think that the Cowboys are really getting their defense to be bigger. That guy that they picked up, with his measurables at corner, he's a bigger guy. Then you bring in Malik, and so I really think KZ and Jordan and Anthony Brown are the smallest players that we have on defense. Yeah. And I think they're really going with the size and the physicality. And I think one of those 3 players is going. And I want to say one other thing about Dan Quinn. If KZ doesn't work out and Dan Quinn cuts him, I'm really going to be buying Dan Quinn even more, because that shows that he's about winning and not about his boys.
Man, you said a mouthful with that one. You said a mouthful with that one. No political agenda with that. Man.
Yeah, and he brings and he realizes that early and says, okay, you're my guy, but we got to win here, because Dan Quinn understands coming back being a defense coordinator. This is his career. That's what he does. So that's going to say a lot, but I think Wednesday would tell the story, because I don't think people understand. If you're going to stop the run early in the season, if you're going to start in the preseason, you have a problem stopping the run, you stopping the run early in the season, usually that lasts the whole season. So you got the physicality has to be there and stop the run. Law, great show, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, and safe travels when you go out to California.
I'll be there Wednesday. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. From the 803, holding it down. Yeah, that's when the pads come on. And 559, and I see the $100,000. I see you next too. Just hold tight. Cowboy Nation. He said a mouthful. Now, as long as they cut him and not like ha-ha Clinton Dix, last season they cut ha-ha and we were sitting there like, hey, what was going on with that one? He had to be better than the guys that we saw out there. And Stephen Parker's still on his team, by the way, and we will see how this thing works out as far as that safety. We need help at that. And if anytime they put Jabril Cox out there like West Coast lamented, and then on the 803, he was talking about the fact that we got to put the anointing oil away on Parson, but that's just how this thing goes. When the pad come on, we'll see if the identity of stopping the run is there. One thing I can say, there's a clip I believe I did the day before yesterday, or it could have been earlier today, of Jalen Smith coming down and engaging on the offensive lineman. That's very important. We didn't have our linebackers doing that last season, from what I can remember looking at film. 559, you live. Lean forward just a little bit. Yeah, right there. Get out of here with that. 100 grand. What's good?
I don't get it, bro. I don't understand the logic right there. I really don't. But moving on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on. I like how they got. I like how they got Parsons everywhere, man. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be big because we never had that.
Yeah.
We never had like that one player that you can put at linebacker, then squeeze him, on the line. That I feel like that's confusing quarterbacks because quarterbacks, they go and they look at numbers.
Yeah.
And they see where the positions are. So that's all they concentrate on. So if somebody moves, that's wait a second. Now I got to look for this guy. Now I got to make sure I look for this guy and see where he's at. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
I think that's big. You see how, remember when they changed the numbers, Tom Brady was a little mad.
Ooh, he was hot.
Because he's used to the numbers. You know what I'm saying? If I know everybody's number, that's less I have to do. Now the quarterback's got to study harder because they got to figure out where everybody on this Cowboys defense is going to be at. I feel like a lot of guys can switch places now.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be huge for our defense and give us a leg up, at least for the first half of the season. At least for the first half.
If you got guys to disguise, man, that goes a long way, especially if you can hide the mic. Ooh, my goodness. That plays a lot in the major roles on that, and especially when you got somebody who can play on the edge as well as cover the hook and the deep hooks. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially today. Today they said, they were switching Jalen Smith and Van Der Esch out with the first team. They were switching and putting Michael Parsons and the other guy in. So, and then sometimes they said Michael Parsons stayed on the field, like basically the whole practice. He was on the field, just in different spots. So, I feel like he's going to be everywhere. And, if you can put our guys, in different parts of the field, that's great. You're probably going to take Tank out and leave Parsons in. Probably take Randy Gregory out and leave Parsons in, kind of like giving guys a blow. I mean, if Parsons, I just keep hearing he's going to different position meetings, learning a lot of stuff. They said they had to scale some stuff back on him because they're feeding him too much.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Give the kid.
You think?
Yeah, give the kids some food, but don't give them too much. Let them master one side of it and then sprinkle this thing in. Maybe they just showing all of this before they put the pads on. When they put the pads on, they condense this thing just a little bit more for him and just say, okay, you're going to be the mic, cover the hook, cover the middle hook, and also cover the edges there. They might look at it in those fashions. That's the only thing I can look at it.
And another thing, Blake Jones, the tight end today, he did good work today. That catch he had today.
Oh, yeah. Him and Schultz, both of them.
It was Schultz. Schultz had that great catch today. That catch was nice.
Yeah.
Schultz showed out today. He said it. He said, it's a two tight end monster over here, not just one. He said it. I don't know.
And it's a contract year. He said, I ain't finna let nobody I'm not finna lay down 100. I'm gonna look at this thing and say, hey, I'm fighting for some money here, man. I got money on the line.
Exactly. I don't blame him. Listen, I'm trying to get paid.
Right.
You see what I did last year? Don't just write me off.
Right. I don't want to eat oodles and noodles all day. I want to eat some of that steak over there, man. Give me the ball.
He might, even though he's not going to get paid. We're not going to pay. I don't. We got too many people, Law. You think you got to pay?
He better ride that. You better ride that high all the way into the playoff and beyond with us, then.
He got to see if he can get a team. Because I mean, come on, if we got him to pay. You know, come on, 13 won a contract too. I mean, and it's already a lot of money on the offensive side, like you know. But another thing, I don't know, man, boss man, fat man. I don't know. I haven't really.
It's a bittersweet thing, you know. Not too much news, not too much, no bad news at all. So as it relates to defensive back, no news is good news in my book. No news is good news, man. Because if you hear them like, oh man, why he getting burned, man? Oh no, why he bit on that one? No. Now we already seeing that and hearing it from Anthony Brown, and we sitting there like,
yeah.
We look up again, but we haven't seen it yet with Boss Man, so that's good news in my opinion.
I mean, I agree. Glass half full. Glass half full. I agree 100%. We don't need it. I mean, and Zeke had a good catch too. I don't know if it was today or it was the first day. He had a good catch too, man. He start catching balls like Kamara, man. I mean, that'd be huge. And another thing they had today, they said they had Zeke and Tony Pollard on the field at the same time. Kevin Moore did some things today in practice, I heard. Okay, I want to see this in the game.
Oh, yeah.
See it in practice. I want to see this in the game. When you put them two out there together, we've been begging for that. So, looking interesting, man. It's just really, really looking interesting. I want to really see what's going on. I'm ready.
Yes,
I'm ready. I'm hyped up. Man. So you gonna be out there on Wednesday, my guy?
On Wednesday, man. I think Sky will be there. Big Game James, my dog Vaj Lombardi, and whoever else.
Whole crew out there.
Whole crew, man. Round table, live round table with no table talk. You know.
I bet. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Get your sunscreen, man. It look hot out there.
No, we're going to be ready, man. But California got that crazy weather. It's warm, and then when that sun start creeping down, you be like, man, where my blanket at, man? A quilt or something, man. A scarf. You had to wear a scarf over there. You see people with jackets and shorts on. You never know.
Yeah, you're right. You never know.
That Cali weather crazy. Yeah, and you can't afford to get a cold out there because everybody be looking at you like, hey, what he got?
On? They might need to tell you to leave the premises, man. You got to go. You ain't got to infect the thing.
You want one sneeze, you got 2 sneeze, 3 sneeze, you out. You know, it went from God bless you to hey man, F you, man. Hey man, come on, man. I got my kids over here.
I'm supposed to fight in here now.
Yes, indeed. So I gotta make sure I'm on my push-up games and also taking my vitamins and everything.
Oh, you gotta bring them with you on the plane.
Eating them joking like Skittles, man. But let me get some more of these callers in, man. Appreciate you, 100.
No doubt, man.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
My dog 100, man. Always holding it down, giving us quality feedback. And got a great and strong opinion. All right, so I got 817. You live again. What's good with you?
What's up, Law Nation, man? Say this Don King.
Don the King. I see you, DK. Man, what's good? What you got for the show?
Hey, man, say, look, this the keys to the season, man.
Give me the keys.
As long as Dak stay healthy, Tyron Smith, and our defense, if we just average. We don't even have to be top 10. If we're just 15th, 16th, 17th, if we just average compared to last year, man, hey, we gonna be in the mix, man. We gonna be in the mix this year.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Zeke, it looked like he got his mind right. You know, it seems like the last couple of years, once our players get paid, they have an off year, but I'm not worried about that with Dak. You know what I'm saying? Zeke looked good. I wanted the corner, but Parsons, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cry about what we missed out on the draft. I'm happy with what we got, man. And I like the fact that we gonna be moving them around. You know what I'm saying? And coming with some type of unpredictable. You know, because our defense was just too predictable and plain last year. But I'm optimistic, man. I think this year we're gonna be in the mix. I ain't gonna say nothing about Super Bowls, but if our defense is average,
sure,
we're gonna be in the mix.
All day, man. We're gonna be in the mix, man. That's all we've been looking for is a defense that can at least slow it down just a little bit, get the ball back to the offense, and then don't give this offense multiple chances at it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, man. And I'm quite sure we won't have any problems getting the ball down the field.
We might have got a steal in the draft with Wright, man.
Nashawn,
I like the fact that Quinn coached Sherman over there in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping some of that rub off on Wright.
Yeah. I mean, I'm quite sure that I can't wait to see them when the pads come on, and when it's time to hit, we'll see how he stand and hold up his ground. But from everything that I can see on tape, he's been doing a wonderful job of redirecting, got great, decent speed out there to even trail and follow the receiver. So we'll find out what he can do down the line.
I know Jalen Smith better come on with it, man.
Oh
because,
yeah,
I'm sure he don't notice, man. He might be packing his things up, man. If he come up to training camp and and he don't improve,
eyeballs will be on him, man. We rooting for him in a good way. We hope he can turn the corner, keep things going. Since Jerry Wayne got him as the cornerstone of this defense, so we'll be seeing what he can do out there.
Already.
Appreciate you, King.
All right, man, I'm going to get off, man. Say, man, you and Mark Holmes, y'all, well, especially you my favorite Cowboys blogger, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. That's special to my heart, fam. Appreciate you, bro. That's a good call from him.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right,
you have a good one, Don King, DK. And I ain't talking about Metcalf. That's the King over here. All right, so we have the 704. You're live on the Nation. What's good?
Hey, what's up, Lord Nation?
Everything, fam. What you got for the show?
Man, listen, I've been watching you on YouTube a lot, man, and you taught me so much, man. Like, I never understood what the one tech was. You, Vach, Skywalker, Butch, you guys are amazing, man. Like, I'm a big Cowboy fan, hailing out of New York, but I'm living in North Carolina, so you know, living in New York, I was dealing with Giant fans 24/7. So, yeah, man. So I had to hold on to me, that Cowboy spirit. But, yo, you give me so much insight that I never even had an inkling about. So I appreciate you so much, man. Like, you are amazing. I appreciate what you're doing. It's just so enlightening to see somebody like you out there doing this. This is just amazing. And
man,
as a Cowboy fan, it's amazing to me.
Thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness, man. I wasn't ready. But I appreciate you so much, man, for your love and adulations. Calling it out live, man, while I can hear this, man. Oh my goodness, man. Goes a long way.
Like
yeah.
I said, man, it was so much. I play football, you know, casually, but you gave me so much insight to the little things, the little nuances of the game that I wasn't ready. It's just crazy.
Yeah. It's the small things that help wins games, and just like the Russell Maryland way back in the days in the 90s. It's the little thing that he was able to do, just free up the other guys, and this is what this is all about. It's the small things, not the big picture all the time.
Yo, man, like I said, you just keep doing what you do, Lord. I'm going to follow you to the end, man. So I appreciate taking my call. I'm watching you now. I'm going to continue watching you. So you can respect the call from me. My name is Claude, and I hope I hear from you again, man.
10-4, fam. Let me give you one of these.
This is Sparta!
Good call from him, man. Good call from Claude. Man, let me save his number in here. And it's always good to have people, that they give love and adulations out to the nation and for the nation from the 704. We're going to try this again, 559. But if you about that crazy stuff, man, you know good and well, I'm going to give you that slap. So better come up with a good impression there. 07559 ran off. Look, I don't care when people come in and troll. Just don't be disrespectful when you do it. Y'all know how this thing go. I play around, but I don't play. You know, that's just how it goes, especially over this phone situation, because we got people that want to call in for real. Like 980, what's good? You're live. What you got for the show?
What's going on?
Nothing to it, fam. What you got for this Cowboys groove?
Oh, man, you know what? You are the man of the plan. You know that, D?
Appreciate it, fam.
We definitely respect you out here, man, and appreciate what you're doing. What I was calling about, I was trying to see about if we're going to be signing Hooker Monday.
That's what I'm waiting for, man. They say you got to pass the protocols there. And from what I'm hearing, on one side, I heard stories that they're not happy with his health. And the other side of the story, I'm hearing that he's okay. So I don't know who to trust right now. So I'm just going to wait. You know, I'm not breaking news law. I like to sit back, let all the Ray J's hit it first, and I come in and I give you guys my thoughts on it. But I believe, like what West Coast was saying, that they have a lot of issues with that safety play. That's why they had to move Jabril Cox at that safety role. So it's one of those situations, fam.
Right. Well, what do you think about Collins going to center?
Collins, center. They had him at center. You talking about Lyle Collins?
Connor Williams.
Oh, Connor Williams.
Yeah.
Nah.
They said they've been working him out, trying to work him out at center.
I wouldn't want him there. Nah.
Now, I said the same thing. I don't see that even happening because of the weakness of what he has on the other side.
Then he got to get the ball out and then hurry up, get up. No. The center is one of the hardest positions to learn in the National Football League. So many responsibilities. He got to call out the mic. No. Hey, you know how they do. You know, you playing that center role, and that one tech gonna line up right at zero on him. You know, big boy just gonna look right at Connor saying,
"Yeah,
lunch meat."
Exactly.
You know, baby diapers need changing, baby. You know, they gonna sniff him out. I don't want that for Connor. And then that center exchange to the quarterback. No. I'm thinking like, man, come on, blowing him up right to the quarterback. No.
I know we can't.
No. Hey man, well, who said that? Who gave you that report though? I know it could be, you know, they reporting that. You know, who had that report out there?
Well, they was talking about it today on the. I was looking at it on let's see, Nation. I forget what it was. I didn't see a report on about the. It was posted on Facebook. They was having it going on this morning.
If anything, and I know this sounds crazy, but I will kick him at right tackle and kick Lyle Collins at that left guard spot, and I'll sleep well at night, even with his short arms, you know.
Right.
At least Dak, when he dropped it back, he can see him.
He had short arms.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Short
well,
arm.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Keep doing what you're doing, Law. Thank you very
so
much, man.
Salute, bro. Yeah. Good call from the 980. Yeah. We had a super chat to come through. Appreciate you, Sin City. Thank you so much for your love and adulations. Here we go.
Law. Sending you your flowers now. I'm about to run this back, big dog, and catch up.
Appreciate you, Sin City Cowboy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much for your love and adulations for the nation. And shout out to everybody who sent me stars, too. Stars goes a long way on the Facebook group, so I thank y'all. Shout out to Evan Browns, Brett, and I see you too, Brian and Jesse. Jesse, I see you. Appreciate you. Are you in California, Law? This is from Jay. I will be, if the Lord is willing, I'll be there on Wednesday bright and early in the morning and fly in L.A. and we would drive up to Oxnard. We would have a good time. Somebody like McGovern, Connor McGovern, I think he got positional flex to play center. Maybe that was the guy, Connor McGovern, instead of Connor Williams. Connor McGovern can play a little center role, but not not Connor Williams. I could keep Connor Williams right where he's at, and then if you want to have the right tackle, Lyle Collins, be that guy, let him be the right tackle. But like I said before, Lyle Collins, right tackle, good player. Maybe just above average. Lyle Collins, this whole career at left guard, Hall of Fame. That's all I'm saying. Can you imagine Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins? That whole blind side, the whole left side is just secured. You don't have to worry about that side. And then if they were to just keep everything afloat and Travis, Frederick would never get, retired and these sorts of things, that would have been a hell of a good offensive line. Tyron Smith, Lyle Collins, Travis Fredericks, Zach Martin, and then, hell, you can throw me at right tackle. The first 200-pound right tackle. Oh, my goodness. They'll see the pressure coming off the right side. You know what I'm saying? At least the quarterback can see it, but that's just how it goes. Tyler Biotish, yeah. I mean, Tyler, I'm rooting for him. Although Looney, they didn't accept him to come back to the team, of course. But we'll find out what Biotish can do the complete year, the full year, And shout out to, was it earlier today? Sip the Truth. Appreciate you as well. And all of my people, man, from Mississippi, I appreciate you guys for being part of this thing. Will you live stream the practice law? This is Kevin. I will check. Last time I was out there, they were still building houses out there in Oxnard. And from what I've seen, is like the amount of Wi-Fi internet, it was just so choppy that it would be better just to have it post-production out there. So it wouldn't give you guys the greatest quality of things when you go live streaming out there. So what I would do, if I can find a good sweet spot, since they don't have the VIP area where you can get real close to the players, there will be some mix. I'll go live on some platforms, and then, of course, I'll upload the high quality stuff on YouTube. But I'm quite sure Instagram and Twitter, you could just go live and you don't have to worry about it being super, super high quality. But YouTube is a whole different animal, because y'all want the good stuff. Y'all don't want no popcorn stuff. Y'all like, look what the world law posting over here. I can't even see it. He shot this through a potato, But, on Instagram, y'all don't care, It can be as crazy as it can be, But it is what it is, Cowboy Nation, so I'll be out there. Let me play some of this clip that Mike Fisher was able to get on 105.3 The Fan, as well as his, I believe his YouTube page. He got it up, of Troy Aikman. I want to hear this for everybody. Play this. I know you guys might have already heard it.
It's
Let me know if y'all can hear that.
You just don't everything's going to happen. He's been such a big part of my career and been a great friend for many years, great supporter.
Troy Aikman speaking right now.
There's no one else like him. There won't be another like him, ever. So it's been fun following his career. He's brought a lot to Dallas-Fort Worth, and then here lately he's done a lot nationally, even on the national level. So I love the guy, and I wish him the best. I don't know what he's going to do with himself. I really don't, because I know that he certainly has loved what he's done, and he's been great doing it.
Yeah, we haven't heard the last of him.
No. I agree. We, by far, have not heard the last of him.
One thing about Dak, seeing him come back after the injury, I'm sure you expected it, but seeing it in person, what'd you think?
Looked great. Looked really good. And every time I see him each year, I just think he continues to get better and better. And I know that there's a lot of concern about the ankle and how he's doing there. heck, probably stronger in his other ankle with everything that he has in it. But I thought he looked great today, and I expect him to really have an outstanding season.
You know how important the leadership aspect is.
Yeah.
Can you talk about his leadership acumen?
Well, I think he's the best at it. I mean, I honestly do. I'd put him in the category of a handful of players in this league as far as that goes. What he represents for this organization, for our league, the type of person he is, the type of teammate he is. I was telling Jerry when I was visiting with him that I really haven't been around that many players, either as a broadcaster or as a player myself, that carry themselves the way that he does. I think the Cowboys are really fortunate to have someone like him representing the team.
Yeah, so I know some people ask me who is he talking about on the first opening statement. I think he was talking about Jerry Jones, and then the second statement is he talking about Dak Prescott. He have not seen anyone like Dak Prescott, or he's seen like only a handful of guys with the mindset of Dak Prescott. And keep in mind, he got to still stay fair and balanced. He worked for Fox, for crying out loud, so he can't just sit there and say, okay, Dak Prescott is the greatest thing he ever seen in his life. So I know that he's prefacing his statement there. Troy Aikman has always been a straightforward type of guy. He's not going to give you any BS. He's not going to sprinkle some sugar over it to make it taste good. So I like it. Troy Aikman, the last time we won the Super Bowl here in Dallas, he said we had to win in spite of the coaches, right? And that was just him telling the truth. He knew what happened on Jimmy Johnson watch, right? It was no, hey, here's free ice cream and you got the good sofa bed and these sorts of things. So he knows that you got to fight this thing all the way through, and I love his honest statement. Let me post the link in the comment box so that you guys can listen to the full interview without me stopping, or you guys can go over to Mike Fisher's YouTube page. I believe he got it up on his page as well, of Troy Aikman and the Cowboys talk of Jimmy Johnson entering into the Hall of Fame.
Troy, how and why is it that being the Cowboy quarterback is somehow different in terms of leadership and elsewhere?
Well, I think the challenges are maybe a little bit different for the Cowboys quarterback because of the visibility and the expectations and coming in each season. But I've always said that I don't know that the pressures are any more demanding for the Dallas quarterback as they are for any of the other 31 franchises. There's only 32 of these jobs. There's a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations that come with that. But when you're the quarterback for such...
Hold on, let me stop the mighty Troy Aikman. He don't know of the pressure. Excuse me, Troy. You established some of the pressure by winning 3 Super Bowls, by the way. So ever since Troy Aikman was the quarterback for the Cowboys, of course, Roger had 2. But Troy, by him winning 3, all of the Cowboy fans that came behind him, the expectations of it, okay, you had to win more than 2 because Roger won 2. Now the next quarterback got to win more than 3. So after 20 years or 25 years, if you want to be accurate, I think the Cowboy fans now, we will settle for just 1. If we can get a quarterback to just win us 1, we'll be okay for another 20 years, right? No. I'm greedy. We'll be okay for another 2 or 3 years. But technically, we want Dak Prescott to at least give us 1 Super Bowl ring. But supposedly, we want him to get 4. So that's just how this thing goes. And for those who out there who had brothers or sisters who set a goal and achieved it, your objective or your mission would have been, hey, let me see if I can accomplish more. Right? Find out your brother making $55,000 a year. Hey, you want to make $65,000. Find out your sister makes $75,000 a year. And from a competitive aspect, you want to make $85,000. That's just how it goes from a competitive mindset, right? Let's listen to more of what Troy had to say. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Such a visible franchise like the Cowboys, I think that you're really under a microscope then, and you hope that you have someone who can deal with that part of it. and still go out and perform on the field. And I think Dak's got the perfect temperament and is a perfect guy.
Speaking of expectations, what are yours for them?
I think they've got a chance to be really good. I mean, I really do. I hate for that to sound generic, but offensively, I expect them to be as explosive as anybody in the game. And I know that last year's defense was not, that good, and there's some concerns there. Until they show it on the field, there's going to be those questions. But I believe that the players that they have, if health, I hate to even say if they stay healthy. That's true for all teams. But I believe that if the players that they have can play to the ability that we all know that they can play to, I think that they should have plenty of defense to complement an explosive offense and win a lot of games.
Troy, speaking of showing it on the field, will Dak really truly know that he's okay until he takes that first hit?
No, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows now. Yeah, he absolutely does. And whether or not he has any soreness or anything like that following these workouts, I don't know. I mean, he'll have to answer that. But the hits are the hits. There's not. He knows it's whether or not it's 100% hold up. And like I said, I mean, he's got a lot in there. He's got some steel rods and a plate and everything else. So he may break his leg, but it won't be where the break was last year.
Trying conversation about with Jerry more finance or football today?
A little of both. I don't think you ever stray too far away from finance when you're talking to Jerry or football, for that matter. So I will say that some of my best conversations about finance and business have been from Jerry Jones, and nobody does it better. So it was good. It was good to catch up with him. I haven't been able to talk to him in quite a while.
Troy, so obviously the first game.
The other day, Troy.
What's that?
So sentimental. Jerry
He let that girl speak.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What did you make of that?
Well, I think that as we get older, we're all getting more sentimental. It seems.
Facts,
I mean, I seem to be shedding more tears these days than I used to.
So first test of the season for the Cowboys can be a harder one, right, against the NFL champs. What do the Cowboys have to do to tackle this game against the Bucs?
Well, it'll be a test for sure. I mean, they've got all their players back, and to go play there and against a really good team that feels awfully good about themselves, it'll be a good test for them to see where they're at. And but it's great for the league, to put these franchises together on the first game. I'm excited about it, and look forward to seeing how it goes.
Speaking of emotion, here comes Canton.
Yeah.
And I assume you'll be there, and Jerry will be there, and Jimmy will be there. You might want to shave, by the way, speaking of getting older. You're going
No shave, no shave.
Yeah.
But Jerry, Jimmy, and you and the gang.
Yeah, and it'll be good. It'll be good to have everybody there, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited for Jimmy. This will be the first time that Cowboys fans have really gotten a chance to celebrate what he's meant to those teams that we were a part of. So it should be a great scene, and I know they're getting a lot of these former coaches and players together, and some of these players maybe haven't had a chance to really thank Jimmy for what he meant to them either.
That's some good stuff, but let me rewind what he just said, man. This will be the first time that some of us Cowboy fans will be able to appreciate Jimmy Johnson or help Jimmy Johnson celebrate, because we didn't get a chance, man. When he left the team or what have you, or when Jerry forced him off the team or he got fired, whatever the situation was, nobody was there. So y'all know how that thing goes. It just didn't feel right? And then he went over there to coach the Miami team and took that team. They never lost. They never had a losing season in Miami, and I think they won 2 playoff games. Since Jimmy been gone, we won only one more playoff game than he won in Miami for those 3-4 years that he was there. And he took those teams to the playoff. Now, I'm not saying that he was the greatest thing since sliced bread over there in Miami, but just understanding what he was able to do for that program. I digress.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
But Jerry, Jimmy, and you and the gang.
Yeah, and it'll be good. It'll be good to have everybody there, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited for Jimmy. This will be the first time that Cowboys fans have really gotten a chance to celebrate what he's meant to those teams that we were a part of. So it should be a great scene, and I know they're getting a lot of these former coaches and players together, and some of these players maybe haven't had a chance to really thank Jimmy for what he meant to them either. And so it'll be a big time in Canton. Now he says he's going to have the shortest speech in the history of it's he's going second to last, so that doesn't help anything. You know, I mean, Cowher might be appreciative of that, but I hope some of those guys that go earlier giving some short speeches too.
You belong to the Ring of Honor here sooner than later.
Ring of Honor.
He'll get in. He'll get in. That'll come. It's just a matter of when. You know, I hope we're all around to see it when it does.
Yeah, he was talking about the Ring of Honor there at Cowboy Nation. And he said that he will eventually get in. Of course, we all know that, right? We just want to be around when he do get in, and it shouldn't take this long to have the players that he coached to be in there, and he not in there. That's crazy. All right, Cowboy Nation, got to go ahead and shut this stream down, but I really appreciate everybody for tuning in and being part of the conversation. Thank those who donated. Thank those who've been a part of this particular episode, and thank those who called in, by the way. It was a great call session from all of you guys. Be sure to know that some of the snippets may be out and floating around, and that's okay. You know, we will snip it up and have some of that thing out there for you guys to re-listen to some of the snippets of the call. Cowboy Nation, I will be out there in Oxnard on the 28th. So bear with me as we may have a skip on some of the content that's been generated because that's me preparing to go on this trip. But I will tell you guys that I will come with with the same heat. I said the strange heat, but with the same heat and the same tenacity. Y'all know how I get down, Cowboy Nation. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to read some of y'all comments, and then we're going to roll up out of here. Don't forget to post where you guys are from. BD Gray says Jimmy should have been in the Ring of Honor 20 years ago. Oh, wow. But, you know, Jerry was still mad at him 20 years ago. I would say a right time to put Jimmy in was right after Parcells left, you know. That should have been enough time for everything. Cooler heads prevail. You got the new stadium. You know, that would have been the right time. I think, when was the new stadium built? Y'all let me know. The Arlington Stadium. That should have been one of the times you put Jimmy in the ring. That's my thoughts right there. Y'all can post me yours, you know. But that's just how I look at it. MG needs to be retired from YouTube. I know MG. I think he been commenting. Appreciate for helping the algorithm out. But your comments are crazy, you know, saying that DiNucci is better than Dak Prescott. Yeah, and Ray Charles could see, you know, and Stephen Wonder was never blind, you know. So come on. It's crazy. So 15 years ago? Oh, yeah, so you're right, BD Gray. Yeah, it could have been 20 years. Was it 20 years? Yeah, 15 years ago. That stadium already 15 years old. Oh, wow. Cole, what's good? NTZ. Yeah, Natchez, what's good with you, man? Appreciate you, man. Stand up. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate all of the Natchez love. Shout out to all my brothers out there. I know you know Bente. I know you know Kelly and all of them. And I know you know Pookie and Ray Ray. Arturo, what's good, man? And Ryan. I know you know Ryan. All of them, man. We've been holding it down in Natchez. DiNucci was bad. This is from Jesus. Yeah. Posey. Yeah, you know, MG is somewhere, and I hope the mods don't kick him out, man. Y'all know how they go. I let him talk. As long as he's not disrespectful, you know, to the host. You know, that's all I ask. You know, you guys keep holding it down for me. I'm looking for some more of my outro music. Y'all bear with me. I never have this thing on an easy button, you know. I need to get that more organized, but one way or another, that's how we roll with it, baby. Yeah. Yo, you see some fire emojis on my way out. Shout out to everybody. What's good with you? Mississippi broken. What's up with you? New season. Shout out to you. Yep, open up in 2009. Yeah, Ali, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's when he should have been in. At least in 09. Not 2020, whatever, you know. Cowboy Nation, write this down. For the fabrications of your heart, soul, and sinew of your mind. It's like I said when I started this stream. When the end comes for me, Let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one. Yo. But write this down. I say it all the time, so you guys should already know it. When you're up against the struggles, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chins, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace, right? But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it, and fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all terror of God or man for it, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and scarcity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, or famish, or fame, or sickness, or body, or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and proceed and beset it, with the help of Almighty, you will get it, Cowboy Nation. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Turn me up.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? This is Sparta!
Bring the house down, baby. Where you at, Jerry?
I want me some glory hole.
Jerry, you fool, baby. We out, baby. Come on. I can go all night, really. I can go all night. Y'all be sure to hit that smash that like button. Hit it. Break it down, baby. Tell them.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell them it's I got wifey on blingin' she freeze. Photo, please, no photos. G's,
tell them.
Please, no photos. Hit the door and the dome and just whole team here might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my lawyer. If you're down in my management, I'm just warming up a way till I overproduce all the numbers. Different colors in my baggy light. Chalk it up. Talk of the time when you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna get you new things when your pockets dull. Run it up. I used to be quiet and out of luck.
Like a
now I move up and move humble cuz the hate and the jealousy. My mama telling me count up your blessings and run it up. Nowadays nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell them it's I got wifey on blingin' she freeze. Photo, please, no photos.
O'Neal, I see you.
Please, no photos. I keep giving game away. I put game on layaway. I got paid to play today. I get paid to stay away. I get paid on rainy days. I might make it rain today. I got paid on pain today. Thought it'd take the pain away. In my own lane, finger roll. I would never sell my only soul. Heard your whole team was for sale. Heard it's on the market for the low.
I see you, Darren.
We might never know. All this acting, you gon' play a role. Give you the world when they sign you up. Try you out and then they line you up. Ooh, now you're looking hungry, ribs are touching, need some food. Now you're all on live like this surprise, but you was fool.
What's good?
Out the way it's been a day, now you're old news.
Mota, I see you, fam. Joseph.
Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell them it's I got wifey on blingin' she freeze.
To the 20, to the 10,
no
touchdown.
G's, no, please, no photos.
Yeah.
Nowadays, nothing really
shout out time, baby. Y'all know how to go. Come on.
And I tell them it's I got wifey on blingin' she freeze. Photo, please, no photos. G's, no, please, no photos. I ran up a check, I might do it
ran
again.
it up, baby.
Enemies close, had me thinking
who party on a Sunday? Official Lee Coco. I see ya. Let's go.
I'm in debt to no one but the one who took
Plano, Texas.
I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll,
bankroll,
euro, peso, add it up,
Oh.
Me, everything is on me, or you matter what.
If you have not subscribed to this channel by now, let me hit this, and you listen all the way to this point.
Told her if it's all me, everything is on me.
Get it right, Dwayne. Right.
Told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me? It's not adding up.
If you have not shared this content
I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm back
Facebook,
up. Keep it real, I do this once a month. I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buy a car to get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much.
If you have not liked this channel,
if
you have not liked it so far,
on the workload.
come on.
I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso.
If you ain't jamming with the nation,
I'm just doing me, everything is on me. No matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso.
Come on.
Add it up. I'm just doing me,
Cowboy
everything
Nation,
is on me.
all the
No matter
haters,
what.
lean forward.
If it's on me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what. Told you I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up.
Yeah.
Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon'
Let's
back it
go.
up.
Officially, JP Lee, I see ya with the goats. I see ya. Hey, we finna chill out right now. Yeah, we don't go until we hit it. Yeah. We roll tight over here, baby. Iceberg, Q. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Kendricks. Yes, sir. The 956. We in the mix. Let it go.
Take a drag of my cigarette. Breathe me out. Breathe you in.
Yeah.
Take a bite of my burger, babe. Save the last bite for you.
The world spins.
For you.
Let's go.
Don't let the street lights hit you all alone.
Don't let it hit you.
You know it's dangerous to go alone.
T833. Winner.
Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I be your player too?
Shout out to you, Christopher Hall.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, player too.
Hey.
7 years of a perfect love.
Shout out to you, Troy. We jamming. Shout out to all of the cigars out there. Smokers.
I think you was the one I loved. 7 wonders all in one. All in one. Don't let the street lights hit you all alone.
USA. Let's go.
To go alone. Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I be your player too? I'll follow wherever you go, whatever you do.
Dirk, I see you. Let's go.
If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper crane can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
You're listening to the soft souls of Hits and Oldies by Law Nation. Y'all have a good one. DC for life. Let's go. We out.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to be, who you're going to be, who you're going because you don't know who you're going to be, who you're going
to be.